Okay, it's merely just a concept of when a trade strategy or a methodology becomes invalid. Okay, so like I said to you, let's take for example this euro. Like I said to you, you can see that the whole morning this morning we've been making a series of, if I was to put this on a little bit of a longer term time frame, okay. So you can see this morning we're making a series of swing, so we're making a swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high. So we're constantly making this step-for-step fashion of lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so if the trade strategy is to ultimately sell into, or is to take profit on an extension lower, and then sell into that first little bit back up, we're going to keep applying that strategy until the line in the sand, or until one of those swing highs goes. Okay, because it's only once that goes that the trade strategy is invalid. Right, it's a little bit like one-time framing. One-time framing is effectively where we have a consecutive number of candles, where the previous or the next candle doesn't take out the previous high or low. Okay, we just constantly, for instance, one-time framing to the downside, the market constantly just moves down, doesn't take out the previous high of the candle. Now, the line in the sand for that is very simple. Once we take out the previous high, that trade strategy or that observation is no longer valid. Okay, and that's when you need to shift, that's when you need to adjust, that's when you need to just accept that the opportunity has diminished, and you need to then approach something else, or look for another piece of observation that you can lean on. Okay, so that's all a line in the sand is. If it trades up there, you're wrong, and you want out. Would you wait for confirmation? No, it's not necessarily waiting for confirmation. Okay, just remember, when you're waiting for confirmation in markets, you're foregoing a lot of the opportunity. Right, so for me, I kind of observed the euro's price action very early on this morning, the first time it did it. I'm not going to wait for it to keep doing it 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 times before I then start trading. So, okay, what I'd say is the first couple of times it occurs, that's probably going to be your best. I wouldn't be waiting for too much confirmation before you start getting involved with trades. Hopefully that answers your question.
She's sort of working behind the scenes to find a political solution to the situation in North Korea.
So let's look at another line in the sand to give you an example. Okay, Johnny, if you come up to the charts. Okay, so for me in the Bund this morning, my hypothesis is that I'm looking to be a buyer down around those 52s, 53s. Okay, the reason I'm not interested in buying 69s, 70s, etc. is because of that K-tail. Okay, that K-tail for me signals initiative. Now, if I was short Bunds, which I'm not and I have no interest to be, but if I was short Bunds, I would get out of those shorts once we took out that morning high. Okay, so if I was a short, my line in the sand would simply be 96s. Okay, because once 96s goes, yesterday's double top in 98 is vulnerable, as well as the high made at 05s and the high made at 07s become very vulnerable. So for me, a line in the sand for shorts is around that K-tail. Okay, so if that K-tail starts to get filled out, I would be getting out as a short, and that's a line in the sand for that trade strategy if I was short Bunds, which I'm not. Okay, so there's just another example of a line in the sand.
The US approach toward North Korea is
it's important you have these lines in the sand. It's that point where a trade opportunity becomes a little bit invalid and no longer as strong as it once was. Okay, but yeah, we are keeping an eye on this Bund. Something I definitely will be looking at in the Bunds is if we do start to get towards those 95s, I'm quite interested to be a buyer around yesterday's high, targeting a break of 5s and 7s, and looking for a very similar price action we had yesterday. There was some, for the first time in a long time, there was some good price action in the Bunds yesterday. Aggressive, intentional, follow-through, power, venom. It had all the hallmarks of a really decent break yesterday, which is good to see. It's good to see. And we got the volatility expansion, which is very, very hopeful. Unfortunately, it did mean that shorts get stopped out and yields go lower, but that was good signs yesterday in the Bund, and hopefully you guys are, starting to come back into the Bund, starting to spend a bit more time analysing, looking over them, because yesterday was a clear intention sent, and it was a good day to be a Bund trader, that's for sure. Okay.